day 2 of sharing thoughts from meditation to connect with other like-minded people, show up as my authentic self, and overcome my fear of being seen. Let's get it. So what came up, I'm looking at, I usually journal kind of as I usually breathe, get into a meditative trance, kind of sit with that for whatever feels right or whatever I have time for. Sometimes I'll set a timer. And then I always like to journal immediately afterwards and kind of process what came up. So what came up today was that the seemingly mundane decisions or coincidences all have an impact on our trajectory. This is why mindfulness and a sense of presence and being in the moment is so important. Every thought of the future and what's next during time where peace, harmony, and rest are available is anchoring into a timeline you didn't mean to create. You created it from a place of autopilot driven by fear. When we are presented with moments and opportunities to be fully present, our channel is open and our true desire and soul path is more available to us. Reflect on what you use to avoid the moments where full presence is presented to you. On the other side of the coin, are there things you can do that help you get into that state of pure presence more easily? That state is essential for creation and to regulate your system. So how I might expand on that is that it's unrealistic to think that we could always be in a state of pure presence and pure mindfulness. And I don't think it's unrealistic. Different people have a different amount of time they could dedicate to that, right? In this very real human world we're living in. It takes pretty extreme lifestyle changes to be able to be in a constant, state of sort of presence and meditative state. But I think what I was reflecting on and kind of what came up as I was journaling was that there are probably more opportunities in our day to get into that state of pure presence than we take advantage of, and that it's you need to kind of be aware of those opportunities and be aware of moments that you can quickly drop into a state of pure presence and pure mindfulness, because it will do wonders for our system, and it ensures that we are just being really intentional with everything we do, with what we say, what we think, how we choose to spend our time, because every little thing, every moment is an opportunity to be in alignment with what you desire. And when we're functioning from autopilot, nothing changes, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So getting out of autopilot, being more in the present moment, and also not getting into a state of anxiety about what's next. And again, that's not to say don't ever do that, right? As humans, a certain amount of planning and foresight and coordination and communication is essential to our survival. And also equally as important for our systems to have structure and feel that creates safety, right? But it's when we don't want to let the pendulum swing too far in one direction or the other. So it's finding that balance. And for me, especially, it's finding opportunities to be present in the moment in almost a meditative state, other than just during the carved out meditation time, right? It's a challenge to find more opportunities to do that than you may already be doing. If this kind of talk is your thing, I hope you'll hit follow. I'm an artist. I explore esoteric concepts like parallel timelines, manifestation, the work of Neville Goddard, the multiverse through my art, and I hope you'll stick around. Here's some of my, there's like 2 kind of quick mini drawings I've done, and this bigger piece that I did in a meditation last night. All right, talk soon. Bye.